The next thing we need to figure out, after we've already calculated our marginal utility, is we want to figure out what is our marginal utility per dollar. We can get a lot of marginal utility from, say, a Porsche, okay? But Porsches cost a lot, so what we're trying to figure out is how much we're going to buy of each unit, and the cost of that is going to play a relatively large part in that. So what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the marginal utility per dollar of something. Okay, again, we don't have any here. Okay, we've already calculated marginal utility in the last video. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to assume we have to be given the price. So let's assume the price of a movie is $8. Okay, so the marginal utility per dollar, we're going to take the 24, that's our marginal utility. We're going to divide that by the price, which we just established was 8. So the marginal utility per dollar of the first movie is 3. What we're getting there is 3 utils per dollar of satisfaction. Okay, so then we want to calculate the marginal utility per dollar of the second movie. So we've calculated the marginal utility as 20. We did that in the last video. And the price of that is 8. So if we take 20 divided by 8, we are going to get 2.5. Okay, so now I'm getting 2.5 utils per dollar. So in the next one, we're going to take the 16 marginal utility that we've already calculated, divide that by 8. That's going to be 2. So as I increase my consumption of something, my marginal utility is decreasing. My marginal utility per dollar decreases as well. So for 4 movies, or the fourth movie, I got 12 utils of satisfaction. Each one costs $8. I'm getting 1.5 utils per dollar. Okay, so the last one here, we're going to take the 8 divided by the 8. I get 1 util per dollar. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing over here for books. Now let's assume books are a little cheaper. Books, let's say, are $4. Okay, so again, we don't have anything here. Okay, we don't get any utility per dollar for 0 of anything. So now we're going to say the marginal utility per dollar of the first book is going to be the marginal utility we've calculated in the last video, 20 divided by the cost, which is 4. My marginal utility per dollar is 5. Okay, for the second unit, my marginal utility was 10. Each unit costs 4. I now get 2.5 utils per dollar. Okay, for the next one, for the third, we're going to take 8 divided by the price, which is 4. I get 2 utils per dollar. The next one, we're going to do 6 divided by 4, which is 1.5 utils per dollar. And then 4 divided by 4, we get 1 util per dollar. Okay, so in the last video, we calculated marginal utility. This one, we're doing marginal utility per dollar. In the next video, we will figure out, using this information, how do we actually figure out how much stuff to buy.